Info Podcast.
Hello, hello, hello. Good evening. Happy
Hello.
Saturday. I forgot what day it was for a second there. Jesus.
Happy Tuesday.
Honestly, I had an absolute brain fart. I was like, my first instinct was I was gonna say Happy Friday, and then I was like, what? Sam's
Wishing
here.
for time
Mora's
to
here.
freeze. Hello.
Good evening, Mora. How are you? Sam, hello. I know you're right next to me, but still type hello back. So how are you, Fraser? How's your week been?
Busy. Really, kind of. What have I been doing? Bit of cars here and there. Just actually finished one like half an hour or an hour before coming on. What else have I been doing? I have been visiting people
Nice.
that I never managed to get visiting over lockdown and stuff. And also been up seeing Reese,
Nice.
which
Sounds
I'm
good.
also going to do after I finish this.
Yeah, so, but yeah, saying about that, we'll need to be off by, what time was it? 7:30 at the latest?
Roughly about 7:38ish.
Okay, cool. That's like the latest we can be on until, obviously, you know, like, depending on how we go, it could be a little bit earlier or whatever. Just depends on,
Yeah.
you know, the usual of how much we
Plus,
have to talk about and stuff.
Yeah. If you're exhausted and tired and stuff.
Yeah, no, I'm feeling good now.
Are you?
I slept for like 20 minutes and I've got a mock
How
out here.
how the fuck do you do that? Like sleep for 20? Like I can't actually physically do it. Like if I fall asleep, that's it. I'm asleep for at least fucking 3 hours.
It's a power nap. That's all it is. You know, you sleep for 20 minutes and then you're good. Just how it goes.
What else has happened this week? Not very much. What's all been going on in the land of Dan?
Well, I actually have a couple of like really kind of interesting things. But firstly, Mora, tired. You need to try it. Like, try even like. I think if I'm very very tired, I usually go. The only negative is, you know, later on when you're actually going to bed, it sometimes is a bit of a struggle to try and fall asleep if you've napped for like an hour through the day. But
Wow,
like
look how
napping,
bright my face is.
I know. But then like napping for like an hour is sometimes really good, but realistically what you need to do is like one night just go to bed really early. Like I think the earliest I've been in bed before when I was like really exhausted was like 7 or 8 o'clock at night, and I managed to sleep all the way through like a baby, honestly. But apart from that, I'm good. You know,
What is it you're drinking?
it's a mocha. So it's like a hot chocolate with coffee in it.
Ooh.
But one of the super interesting things that I've done, you know, this week is I went to, well, normally, this sounds kind of crazy, but in like a coffee or like a tea or even a mocha, I would put in 3 teaspoons of sugar to sweeten it up a bit.
Oh yeah. Yeah, like you always need that extra bit of sweetness.
But there's one day, just like I've kind of started watching, well, not like properly like tracking calorie count and stuff, but I've started kind of like pacing myself and not eating as much junk food. Like I think this packet of Safari snacks is like the first thing that I've just ate like out with a meal. Like I had a packet at with my lunch, which obviously is like fine. Like you're having lunch, you're eating like a thing, but like I've stopped snacking throughout the day. So we've kind of started like watching ourselves in terms of that, and then I also like just by complete chance I checked the side of the box that the mochas come in. It's basically like a little sachet of powder that you pour into a mug and then you make it that way. And I was looking
Nothing fancy like grinding down the chocolate bar.
Yeah, no, nothing fancy like
Picking
that.
your own beans.
nothing super fancy like that. But I was looking at the side of the box and I was like the sugar, like the amount of sugar in it, and it was like 12 grams, or it was like 11 No, I'm pretty sure it was 12 or around that kind of amount. So I was
Yeah.
like, oh, what is that in teaspoons? So I googled it, and the average like gram measurement of a teaspoon is 4 grams. So I'm adding 3 spoons of sugar on top of that. So I'm having like 6 teaspoons of sugar in one of those mochas. The
Yeah.
problem is, I had one on Friday or Thursday, I believe. And I was like, I'm just not going to put any more sugar in and see what it tastes like. And it was just awful. It just tasted like hot water. So what I done is, when we went shopping yesterday, I picked up a tub of sweetener. And I've just put 3 in, and it tastes exactly the same.
Ooh. Very nice.
So that's one thing that's good. Another thing is, yesterday I ordered one of these. I'm going to see if you can guess what it is.
Oh my god, it's a fucking portable blowjob machine.
No, that's not
No.
the answer. That is not the answer.
Has it got a plug on it? Did I see?
It does have a plug on it.
It does have it. It's one of them fucking tabletop vacuum things, is it?
Yes, well, close enough. It's actually. Sorry, I'm tied up in cables here. It's actually
Air duster.
A compressed air
compressed
duster.
air duster. Nice one.
yeah. So I
How
ordered
much was that?
Take a guess.
Oh fuck. Oh. Are we talking double figures or triple figures?
I'll just let you guess.
About 100 quid.
37.99.
Fuck off, really?
Yep.
Holy shit, I need to get one of them.
I was
Like,
on
for sure.
Well, I noticed some dust gathering on my PC, like in my radiator and stuff.
Yeah.
And I was gonna pick up a can of compressed air, like just the the regular ones. And by chance I saw this one. It was usually $47.99, but Amazon had this thing where you could check a box and you could get an extra tenner off.
Yeah.
So I put an order in for it, and then I was totally having like second thoughts. I was like, do I really need to pay £38 when I could just buy one can of compressed air and that'll do me? And then it's been 7 months since I like built the PC, like since I put the last component that I bought in it. And then I was like, I could just buy a can of compressed air for like 7 quid and then wait another 7 months and just buy another one. But I just figured, like, the issue with the compressed air is you get, like, the can gets really cold, and if you don't do it in like short controlled bursts, you get that like that liquid whatever it is that sprays out as well that can damage components. So I was like, I'll just buy this, I'll invest in this, and it means that I never have to buy compressed air going forward. So I took my PC apart earlier on. When I say took it apart, I mean I took the side panels off. I unplugged everything, took the side panels off, sat it on the floor. 5 minutes it took, and
Wow.
the dust is gone. Like, the radiator is completely clear.
Nice.
There's no dust on any fans. Like, there was dust on the back fan grill, like actually on the metal or on the back fan, completely gone.
Yeah.
Barely any dust on the blades. It's phenomenal. It took me 5 minutes or 10 minutes or so to do the entire thing. I even gave my a keyboard a blast with it, and it's got rid of all of the like debris and stuff down the middle of the keyboard. It just fucking, it nearly sent the cans flying and everything. It's
Holy shit.
insane how it's really. I don't really know without deafening everyone if there's a way that I could like actually demonstrate it working. I mean, I could mute my mic and then just like
Put it up to your face.
oh my god, no. Jesus Christ. But it's actually insane. You get like a bunch of attachments with it. I don't know if you'll be able to read it.
So that just to be clear as well to everyone, this is not a.
It's not a paid advertisement.
This
or
is
anything.
not. Yeah, no. Look, Danny's bought this and fucking, it's awesome. He's gonna have to send me the link.
Well,
Because that'd be perfect for doing the car kind of bits and events for the cars. You kind of get in with the fucking Hoover bits.
yeah. Well, you
Just
actually
blast it out with the fucking thing.
get a bunch of attachments, and this is one of them.
Wow. Oh shit! Yeah.
You get like a bit of like quite a wide one.
Huh.
But there's also one. It's somewhere in there, but there's one where it's like a focused thing, so it's like it's wide where it connects to it, and then it goes really narrow, and then you connect like a little brush.
Is up your ass?
There, so that's the thing. So that connects to the actual thing, and that's the narrow. So it's like it focuses all the air in one little spot.
Wow.
Then you get a little brush to go with it, so you can brush the thing off, and it'll blow away.
Yeah, like I need to get one of them like right now. In fact, I'm gonna order one of them right now.
I don't know. I think the £10 off, and
even for 40 quid, it's worth it. Definitely worth it.
The £10 off ended yesterday, I think, but I'll find it. I hate
What's it
sugar
called?
and coffee. I'm gonna just go on my Amazon order, and I'll gonna go on my
Are
Amazon.
you sweet
order.
enough? You don't need sugar.
Oh, they've got a £5 off right now.
That's not too bad.
I'll just link it on Facebook. But yeah, that's super. It was like I was totally in two minds.
Would you say it was worth it, even if you had to thingy without the £10 off?
Yeah. Well, the thing is, you look at the price of air dusters now, and you can get like a packet. Like here's a pack of two, £10 for 200, and they're only 200ml cans. £8 for 400ml
Yeah, because that's
can.
what I mean. Like when you pay that, then you having to buy more over the time, where you're hoping that this is going to last. You know what I mean? In excess of fucking £40 worth of buying the air dusters.
Yeah, well, the thing is as well is, like, you use it, and then there's just the little filter on the bottom of the unit that you just have to, like, clean it out, but they also throw in an extra 2 filters for you as well. So you could literally fully wash it under the sink, leave one out to dry, and then replace it and use a different one. But mine's was fucking clogged by the time I finished. Blown the air out. But yeah, it's fucking... It's, like, insanely clean inside now. My PC's, like, super clean.
That's
I hate sugar and coffee tier mocha. I wish I could like. I'm just kind of glad I've switched to sweetener now instead of. You need to turn me down a little bit. I think I'm getting a little bit echo myself.
Oh, sorry. It's because I had to reach for my phone to. For some reason, it wanted me to approve something for Amazon or some shit. I don't know.
But like I'm just glad I've moved to sweetener instead now. Because it's like it'll be better for you, you know, rather than having like so much sugar.
Although that is actually up for debate.
Oh yeah, I guess, but whatever it says on the label, right? Is what it is, you know. That's what everyone. Yeah. That's what you know. If you're taking like health and well-being and stuff serious, and you just go by what's on the label, like it doesn't really matter, does it?
Well, I mean. Companies can and have been proven to lie to people.
Oh yeah, but that's what I'm saying. Like as long as you see it on the label being less than what you're already using, then like it's gonna be good to you, isn't it?
Yeah.
But
I need to.
Got one of these as well. Explosade. Wait, I'll do that a bit more epic.
Explosade Sport.
Is that like a knockoff Lucozade?
Yes, Aldi.
What's it like?
It's actually really good.
Does it taste like the usual Aldi cardboard?
No, it just tastes like Lucozade.
Oh really?
Yeah. It's funny. Me and Sam went to. We were like, oh, we'll go to the bigger Aldi. For a look around and just kind of like see what we could get. We ended up doing like basically a full shop. We got like a 24 pack of juice, like one of them big boxes of like the like packets of wipes and stuff that you get.
Yeah.
The Lucasade stuff. We got some pizzas. We got like a massive receipt about that length worth of stuff, and it came to like £68.
Holy shit.
It was mad. So we're just gonna start shopping there. There's some things that don't taste as good, but
Yeah.
it's just is what it is. You can't.
Can I just say, I have just spent the last 5 minutes fucking trying to like going between my phone and shit, putting in verification codes just so I can buy this thing. To verify myself on Amazon and PayPal.
Jesus.
Through like them sending me texts. Oh, it was the same with fucking Minecraft. I contacted Mojang support or Microsoft support, or whatever the fucking hell they are. And yeah, they basically said tough shit. There's absolutely nothing they can do because I can't remember the details that they're wanting for the thing, and it's been over like fucking 10 years. You know what I mean? I gave her the location of where it was bought from and roughly the month that I bought it, because I mean, it was like, was it beta? Alpha?
I'm pretty sure. I think we bought it in beta. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, so like fucking beta days.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, sure, I'll just pull that information off of fucking.
my mobile banking that only tracks back like a year.
Yeah, like I couldn't get fucking anything for it. So she was basically like, well, without that, we can't verify who you are. I'm like, it's a fucking game. What does it matter who I am?
Yeah.
Like, I'm either one of two scenarios is going to happen in that situation. I'm either actually me and I'm needing help, or I'm somebody else who's fucking trying to activate a dead account. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, fucking stop being stingy bastards, you know? Like, that's like... yeah, like, fuck, it's fucking... That's bullshit. Fair enough if it was an account where...
Sorry.
you know what I mean? Somebody was actually using, but, like, clearly she obviously could see the account that I was talking about. Because she was like, it doesn't match our things. So, like, she'd have seen that the last time I'd used it was, like, fucking... Well, it must have been, like, probably, like, 3-4 years ago when I actually last logged in. It was when they were fucking... When they first started the integration between the two accounts. And it was at that point I started experiencing problems. Like, I actually put my password in. In fact, it was within a space of a week. I'd put my password in and it would work. And then they started doing all this fucking bollocks, like moving it across. And then it just wouldn't work from then. It's a con. I think they're just trying to get me to fucking buy Minecraft again.
Oh, probably.
They're like, you didn't pay full price first time.
I'm just looking up these. These look quite good. I really want like I want some lights that go on those little arms that, like, you know, your microphone.
Yeah.
I really want lights that do like a clamp the same way from a webcam, but yeah. What is this?
Ooh, that is colorful.
I mean, is it? God knows.
Oh wait, did my dog come into the stream?
Yeah, she was like lying on the couch behind it.
Yeah.
Yeah, she was lying on that for like 5 minutes and then went away.
She nearly jumped the fence to see the woman that came and picked her car up. She came to see her and then she just was like near enough loped over the fence.
Jesus Christ. Aye, aye, aye. So, I'm trying to think of a way that we can do this. There was actually a follow. Do you have you? Are you subscribed to Mr. Nightmare on YouTube?
Maybe.
This guy, because he uploaded a video 19 hours ago, 6 paranormal videos to keep you up at night, right?
Yeah.
And like I really want to watch it, but I also don't, because I want to keep it for like when we're doing our like horror, like scary video watching thing.
Yeah.
But then I'm kind of like, how do we do it? Because obviously if we do it on the podcast, it doesn't really make sense, because then there's a massive section in it where people are just going to hear stuff and not know what's going on.
We're gonna have to do it like Hollywood Babylon.
Well, see, the funny thing is, I was actually thinking about that when I was explaining it to Sam earlier on. I was like, well, we're thinking of maybe doing like a midweek one where we just go live on Twitch instead of I'm echoing really bad. Like,
Oh,
it's
shit, sorry.
really, really
Sorry.
bad.
I really need to.
Yeah, it's still bad.
Is it?
Yeah.
Hold
I
on.
think last week
I
you
know
just,
why. I know why. I turned you up.
yeah, last
Right.
week it was fine, but
Aye, because I turned the volume up because I was playing Roblox.
okay. I can
Um,
still hear myself.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Ah, that's because that's not actually turning that down. Try that now.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
better. I can't hear you. I can't hear
Aye,
myself
that
anymore.
that was turning my speakers down.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, so I was thinking like if we do like a midweek one,
Yeah.
like a midweek stream, and instead of like so we don't upload that to Spotify or anything, we literally just like go live on Twitch and that's it. And we can record it and we can upload it to YouTube, so you
Yeah.
can see the video and stuff and our reaction to it.
Yeah, I
But,
think that'd be cool.
but we just don't upload it to Spotify, so that there's
But
no.
then it won't be Spooky Saturdays with Two Bro Podcast.
But my thought process for that is we could just read scary stories, but then I suppose it's kind of like, what's the point in just reading out stuff that other people have posted, you know? It's kind of, I think we need to expand on it so that we maybe collect submissions from people rather than just like going on and reading other people's stories and stuff.
Yeah, we could make a subreddit. Or subreddit.
I don't know.
And then
I feel like the best way to do it for the time being would be to try and collect stuff on our Discord first, on the spooky
Discord,
stories.
yeah, I mean just so long as it's somewhere that we can put them.
Because I kind of a subreddit would probably be harder to try and reach, but if we just kind of if we build as we go and collect
Yeah.
things on the subreddit, that'll on Discord, that'll probably make it a bit easier.
Yeah.
So
Hi. We have a spooky story. Does it have to be true?
No, not really. Like I don't care if someone wants to write like
Well, because I mean, yeah.
if
like-
someone literally wants to make something up even and have us read it, that's fucking cool with me as well.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously true stories are like a bit more scary, but at the same time, like,
How could we differentiate between the two?
what do you mean?
Like,
Yeah, like, I don't know, true stories, yeah, because like it's the same as when you go to see a movie, like a horror movie that's like based on true events. You're more like, wow, holy shit. Like, remember the whole debate we had last week, whether was it Paranormal Activity, whether that first one was based on true events.
yeah.
Like that whole thing, when you see a horror movie that's like based on true happenings and shit like that, you're like, holy fuck, like that's scary.
Yeah, and
Hey,
the
by
thing
the way,
is as
Stefan,
well,
welcome.
hey, the thing is as well, you know, just because it says in the movie based on a true story, that could also be part of the fictitious storyline
Yeah.
of the thing.
But it always hits you, doesn't it, when it's like based on a true story or whatever.
Yeah.
Like the whole
The funny ones that I like is when it's like based on a true story and the movie's like really dramatic and all this kind of stuff, and the only thing it's based on is like the character's name or something.
yeah. Well,
It's like fuck.
it was for the likes of what you call it.
There's our mascot.
Conjuring. Was it the Conjuring 2, the Enfield Haunting one?
Yeah.
Like that kind of shit's like that's fucking scary.
Yeah.
So stuff like that is like really good. Yeah, true stories are kind of like few and far between these days. Like not a lot of people have much scary shit that's happened to them. But
Yeah.
like, you know, if people do, like, I'm down to reach it out. But
Yeah.
I feel like, you know, I put that link in the spooky stories for like short horror stories, and it's like, I don't know, I don't want to just read stuff out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like stuff that's already been written and probably read out hundreds and hundreds of times. But then at the same time, it's like I don't really know how we could make a start on it for the spooky Saturdays. It's a bit of a tough one.
Yeah.
Because I don't want it to get to the stage where it feels like we're kind of like not excluding people that only listen on Spotify, but it's just kind of like they'll hear the audio of the video and just us talking, and they just won't know what the hell's happening. But the difference, I know you said about doing like the whole Hollywood Babylon style thing, but the issue is with them, they don't play like 30-minute long videos. They only do like short minute-long videos or whatever. Like they do shorter videos, so it's not like a massive section of the podcast getting taken up, you know?
Yeah. Yeah.
So
Yeah, 30 minutes is quite a thing, like.
yeah, and that's the kind of average length for these kind of
Hey.
scary Susan, hello. Fucking hell, raiding with the party 6. I don't even know if I have a notification set for raids. How are you? How is everyone? And how was your stream? Your second ever stream. Baby steps, you know. I actually don't think I have a notification set up for that. Wait, let me try hit repeat. Where is it? I don't know. It's not popping up or anything. We should have something set up for it. Raids. Oh wait, okay. Why was raids disabled? What? Alright, let me try replay. Yay! There we go. For some reason it defaults to raids not being enabled for showing an alert. Fucking amazing, mate. That's good. That's really good. I'm glad it went well. And 6 people. Holy shit. That's a lot of people. A lot of viewers. That's impressive. You should try. I'm not gonna. Fraser, you can try it if you want. You can be the guinea pig. You can you can try and play Genshin Impact. I don't know if you saw anything about it.
No.
It's basically anime characters, anime girls more specifically.
Yeah.
It's not any of that kind of anime though. Let me see system requirements. I'll see if you'd actually be able to run it.
Probably. Well, maybe. I was struggling to roll. I was struggling to play some Roblox maps.
Yeah, I think you'll probably struggle on quite a lot of stuff without a graphics card.
In fact, I was quite fucking afraid in case like I melted my CPU. Cause like running my phone, like even just sitting on the start menu on my phone, it burns hot. Like it could melt butter with it.
No, I don't. I think your CPU would be fine though, because you've got a pretty decent cooler on it.
I hope so. I've got no way to monitor the temperature. I forgot which program I used to
Core temp.
use. Core temp, that's the one.
Yeah. We started a quest that's a really long quest. So it's yeah. Sometimes it's just like that. Like me and Gremlar started Resident Evil 6 last night. Until I discovered that the total game time is meant to be somewhere close to like 23 hours.
Whoa.
And each chapter is meant to last like an hour, and we were playing like we're on the same like we had to play through a prologue before we could even play co-op together, and the prologue itself was about 15-20 minutes, and then we got into the first chapter for Leon and Helena, and we were playing that one chapter for an hour and a half. Like literally, the screen popped up at the end and it said total chapter time. It was like finish chapter 1, and then it gave the stats of like the accuracy and the amount of deaths and stuff, and it literally said playtime an hour and a half.
Jesus.
So we were like, fuck, we're gonna call it at that. We were only streaming for like 2 hours, but I was like, I don't want to play it, like start another chapter, because then I'll just want to finish it. And then at that stage, I think it was like 10 o'clock at night at that point. So we're like, we'll call it at that, and we'll play more either tonight or tomorrow. Because my plan is I want to finish Resident Evil 6 on stream. And then I also want to re-download Resident Evil 7 and replay through it, because Village was fucking awesome, but it was just incredibly short.
Who's looking forward to our cards game?
Yeah, we're going for that on Wednesday, right?
Yeah, I think it's Wednesday.
I'm kind of like, Sam's got this week off. I'm kind of tempted to take a week off work, like this week.
Sorry, I'm yawning away.
Because I think I've got I think I've still got like 12 days worth of holiday. So if I take 5, I'll still have 7 days.
Whack, yeah.
And we're already almost halfway through the year, so I'm kind of considering it, but I just don't really know. Yeah,
that's it. It won't take long to rack up there.
Well, we only get like a set amount per year.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But we can do we can build up flexi time and stuff, and I've still got enough for like nearly another half day. So we can do that.
Yeah.
If we run out of holidays, you just build up flexi to take either a half day. You just work, either start early or finish late. That's all you have to do.
And then you just skooks all the way.
Skooks.
Skooks.
Skooks and stonks and skooks. So, yeah. I'm just hoping that stock levels get better relatively soon, so that we can actually look into building you like a decent build.
I heard some guy it was on Reddit. He'd ordered 3 hard drives, and instead of 3 hard drives, they sent him 3 fucking boxes of hard drives.
I saw that before. Some guy I also saw posted, he ordered like I think like an RTX 3070 or something. He got sent like a 3090 or something crazy like that, which is like a GPU worth more than double.
Holy shit. Like, could you imagine being that guy? Getting that and fucking...
I know.
Like, holy shit.
In fact, it might not have been. I think it was a guy ordered like a 2070, an RTX 2070 or a 2070 Super, and he got sent like a 2080 Ti. And he got in touch with them, and Amazon were like, we're really sorry about this issue. We'll refund you and just keep the product. The graphics card he ordered, if it was a 2070 Super, was worth £400. The graphics card he got sent was worth like 1,000. So they told him to keep the £1,000 graphics card and just refunded him 400 quid. So he got his money back for his original purchase, got a graphics card worth double,
Holy fucking
and
shit.
didn't pay a penny.
Quid's in there. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
It's mad. Actually mad.
But to be on that kind of level, you know, like with the company wise, like for the company just to be like, you know what, we've made a mistake, here's a refund, keep the product. Like they must, that's good fucking customer service right there. You know what I mean?
Well, that actually happened to me with Overclockers not too long ago. When I was doing my new PC build and everything, and I got like a new when I bought all the parts off a friend, like he gave me like everything was in a case. Like he had the motherboard mounted, the motherboard, power supply, CPU, the radiator, and the cooler and RAM and stuff all in a case. And he sold it all as that. Like it was like a unfinished build because it was only missing a graphics card because he sold his previous graphics card in anticipation to buy one of the new ones. But the stock was just so bad that he never got one. So he was like, rather than holding on to a half-finished build, like hoping to manage to get one, he's going to just wait until the stock levels are better and just completely rebuild a new one with the current parts for that time. So I got all the new stuff and I wanted the power supply because it was like an 80 plus platinum rated one. My old one was like an 80 plus gold, so I gave Sam the 80 plus gold one and I kept the 80 plus platinum. But because I wanted that new power supply, I wanted to also, I had cable mod cables. They plug directly into the power supply and they're just like individually sleeved cables. So rather than using extensions and having it all bulking up the back of the case, I was like, I'll just buy cable mod ones. So I ordered a specific color. I'll show you the exact color I ordered. I'll switch screen. Is Holly wagging her tail?
No, she's chewing on her bone.
All I can hear is...
Yeah. Yeah, she's currently sitting at the top of the stairs munching on one of them bones that are stuffed with the kind of powder. I was gonna say powdery, but it's fucking solid. It's like meaty stuff.
What's the name of this power supply? Is it Focus 850? Seasonic, that's it.
I thought she was lying facing my room, but it turns out she's got her butt and her head facing the same way.
So this is this. No, it's not. Maybe they've taken the listing down. I think they have. Yeah, because that's the carbon / red.
Oh, so there's one thing I've was doing this week. Been watching a lot of Jimmy Carr live. I didn't actually realize how offensive he can get in his live shows. Like when you see him on TV, he's thingy, but he's not like, he's suitable for TV.
Yeah.
But fuck me, he goes all out in his live shows. Like there's literally no holds barred on anything.
Same with Frankie Boyle, isn't it?
Yeah, I was in stitches like right away fucking through. I'm like, holy fuck. How he's not came to some kind of like fleck, I don't know.
But so I ordered cables these are black and burgundy, but I ordered ones that were like black and red. So the reds, why is this going so slow? The red's meant to look more like this. This is what they're meant to look like. Fucking hell, if it wants to load. That's what it's meant to look like very vibrant red.
Yeah.
So I actually paid for them, the black and vibrant red ones, right? And then these turned up. Like I opened them and like opened the box, took a cable out, and I was like, what the fuck? And I like even on the side of the box, there's like a sticker like in there, I think, that said black/blood red. And it had this same stock code that matched it. So I got in touch with them and I was like, I phoned them and I was like, look, you've sent me the wrong cable. So they're like, right, send them back and I'll pack them for you right now, and you'll get the right ones like next day.
Yeah.
We'll just have to charge your card again. I was like, right, okay. So I sent them back. They charged my card again. And I think the guy that was like, oh yeah, I'll get them sent for you right now, didn't even send them. So there was a day went by and they weren't dispatched. So I was like, okay, that's kind of annoying. So they got dispatched the next day and I got them the following day. Exact same cables. They sent me the wrong ones again. They sent me the ones because they must have just had a mix up with the stock codes and stuff. So I think I got back in touch with them and then I was like, how do I know you're not going to mess it up again? They're like, oh, we promise we won't. We've definitely got these right. We've got the right ones. So third time's a charm. I had my money back at this stage, I think, for my first order. So I was like, right, I'll just do it one more time. Done it again. Sent me the wrong ones a third time. I was like, you're actually joking me. Like, there's no way you've done this 3 times now. And at this stage, I emailed them. I was like, look, I'm really not happy about this. Like, I've been putting off building a PC. I had my PC built at this point. I was just using the default stock cables. And I was like, it was running. It was fine. It was no issue. But obviously, they don't need to know that. So I said to them, I was like, oh, I'm really not happy. I've delayed being able to build a PC for like a week at this stage. And they're like, tell you what, we'll just refund you completely. Just keep the cables. Hopefully, they'll be of use for you in like a future build or whatever, and hopefully it'll restore some faith in you, like remaining to use us as like your like a place to purchase from. So I was like, you know what, fuck it, and I just whacked them cables in and just used them, and they look fine.
So, maybe you should message them back as well though, and be like, look, I think there's maybe some kind of mix-up with your
no,
stock
I did.
codes.
I did. Don't worry, I did. I mentioned them. I was like, I've got sent a stock code completely different. Like I got sent this stock code, and the stock code I actually ordered was blah blah blah. I can't remember exactly what it was. I can't remember if I don't know if they've changed it or not. I can't remember the exact stock codes, but I did point out to them that like the stock codes were very similar. There was like one letter different, and I was like, I don't know if there's maybe been a mix up in the warehouse or whatever. But they were determined that they had the right cables and they were going to send them out, but they never did. So
3 times.
yeah. In fact, I'll double check on my first monitor. I don't want to like show any of my stuff. I'll double check and I'll see how many times I ordered them. It might have only been 2. I can't remember.
I need like 7 monitors.
My orders, let's see.
I should convert the window into some kind of like projector screen.
1, 2. Oh no, it was only twice.
You know, holographic technology is taken off nowadays, isn't it? Could just get a holographic screen.
Well, that's called a projector.
No, like a kind of in that. Well, yeah, but it would be more like 3-dimensional.
Yeah, so the stock code for the ones I ordered was CM14TCM. These are CM14XCM. There's literally one letter off.
Maybe I'm just too stoned.
Yeah, probably. They don't even have that on their website anymore, so I just don't think they ever had the stock of it. I think because it said that both of them had like 3 left in stock or something. So I think they maybe accidentally double booked them on or something. But yeah, it is what it is. But I got free cables out of it, and they're worth like a decent chunk of money. So I was like, okay, I mean that's reasonable, you know. They messed up and they put their hands up and they're like, look, we're sorry, just fucking keep the cables for all the trouble you've went through. And I was like, that's fair play to you, and they refunded me as well. So I didn't pay for them, and I got to keep them.
Not bad.
So, you know, good customer service is still like a thing out there, you know.
Yeah, like
Occasionally get it. Oh,
I think especially nowadays.
Can't see him. You see him?
Yeah. There's Drake. He's come to see the action.
Hey, bud. If you want stuff on the window ledge. Come on then.
I think especially like with the kind of economic climate that we're in nowadays, I think it's going to have to be like customer service is, you know what I mean? It's going to have to make a comeback, because like a long time there, you'd phone up customer service and they wouldn't give a shit. And I think with the way things are, people won't take that, and you know what I mean? They won't take just mediocre customer service.
Yeah. People
will look for probably any opportunity to sue whoever they can.
Yeah.
Just to claw back some losses from the pandemic. Which, yeah.
Aye.
We all lived through. Apparently it's all over. It's just going to be a repeat. Everything's open back up.
You know, I'm genuinely surprised we didn't end up in lockdown again like last weekend, because I went and got my hair cut. When was it? I got my hair cut on the 1st of May. and I saw, because it was a bank holiday weekend, and that was like the weekend that everything was like properly back open, like pubs and stuff. I saw so many people out,
Oh yeah,
like at
the
pubs and stuff.
places were heaving.
And I was like, I genuinely thought that last weekend we would have been putting in another lockdown, honestly. I don't know why they thought it'd be a good idea to put, make everything open again on a bank holiday weekend. It was just brain.
Well, I mean, there is a lot of people vaccinated.
Yeah.
Or is it just that whatever they were trying to push has been passed and nobody has to stay inside anymore?
Honestly, at this stage, no one knows.
Conspiracies.
At this stage, no one knows.
New World Order.
Mm-hmm.
It's the aliens, I tell you.
Imagine.
Apparently, there's been a quite a lot of like an increase in fucking UFO activity in the past couple of months.
Well, there was this weird, really loud bang last week or something, or during the week. Remember, someone posted about it on Facebook, and it was just like a really weird loud bang. I can't remember if I heard it or not. I'm not sure, but I remember they were posting about it, being like, "Did anyone else hear that bang?" And I was like, "What the hell?" In Poland, we got restaurants opened, but only to sit outside, and also you don't need to wear a mask outside. Here in the UK, you can sit inside in restaurants.
Yeah, like that is fucking nuts. Like I really.
Fraser, are you good to keep them entertained? I just need to go to the bathroom real quick.
Yeah, sure.
Alright, I'll be 2 seconds.
What can we talk about? COVID still. I like the fucking like they're telling everybody that stay inside and stay fucking safe and all this kind of shit, and then they're like, oh, eat out to help out, or come and have a meal in a restaurant. You know what I mean? Like, fair enough, have them eating outside and stuff where it's all kind of outside. But yeah, having them reopen restaurants and shit to eat in is crazy. And in places after the first lockdown was lifted, places like McDonald's, who have drive-through fucking facilities, were offering 50% off for sitting inside. Like, it's backwards, in my opinion. But I'm not government, unfortunately. No, I wouldn't want to be government. Fuck that shit. Hey, puppy. Are you coming on the stream? No? He's a cute girl. So, yeah, what's all been going on, folks? Oh, there she is. Yeah, she's massive. She's also not settled. Have you lost your bone or something, pup? What was he taking a shit? Squeezing out a Joby. He needs a portable microphone. He could have like the Third Chronicles. No, she. Oh, God. She's found her bone. Oh god, that was a strong bit. Oh, I'm DN. DN. Oh, so yeah. Yeah. It was the same like anytime fucking I used to go around with one of my friends, he was like, "Oh, here, have a bong." I'm like, "All right, sure." Never again. Never ever again. Like I used to smoke them like quite often, but yeah,
Maybe.
it was just like the last time. I think the last time I done it, I spewed. So I was like, "Nah, I'll just stick to like sometimes I'll have a pipe if it's not kind of convenient to roll a joint." But I think that's the kind of thing.
Fraser's handy
Oh
government.
man. Wait, where was that?
Sam said Fraser's handy government.
I totally missed that. Yeah. Yeah, see that's the thing, like, because this is one of the things about like people here. They're like so against it. They're like, oh no, I don't want to, I don't do it. So like, what, you know, the kind of thing of like, why should anyone else? But like, there's so much kind of fuck, even like the financial benefit of it being taxed. You know what I mean? Like that for me outweighs the negatives, because I know quite a lot of people, obviously, like smoking it myself. I know quite a lot of people that smoke it, and the stereotype that exists, although it is true for maybe most people that smoke it, there is a certain kind of majority or minority. No, I say it is majority of people that do smoke it that aren't the stereotype, and usually the people are the ones that, like, when you see them, or like they come out publicly and they're like, "Oh, I smoke it." They're the people that are like, "Holy shit, you would never have known." You know what I mean? So like, I think as well, like a lot of the people that are so against it are heavy drinkers, especially in this kind of area. And I'm like, you can't slate something like slate a drug for being bad if he consumes a drug that's like, it's, you know what I mean, like alcohol as a drug is worse than cannabis.
Yeah, well, the problem is that with alcohol, it leads to like rash actions and stuff. You know,
Yeah.
like you do stuff that you wouldn't like normally do if you were sober or whatever.
Yeah.
But Stefan, I'm kind of the same. Like I think like cannabis doesn't bother me as much, but like people that go out and do like other harder drugs, like I don't have time for it, man, honestly.
Yeah.
And people that say, "Oh yeah, I do it to have a good time," it's like if people tell me that, like if they're doing, you know, harder drugs and they're telling me like they do it to have fun, like it just shows what kind of person they are. Like if they can't have fun without that, then
See, my the reason I started smoking weed was I was like at a really fucking, not, I say shitty, like I kind of, like it wasn't the best times basically, and like because I have Asperger's, I was like, they tried to put me on kind of medication like pills and things like that. I'm like, but I didn't really want to take that path, nor did I want to, like, well, they offered, I kind of had a one of the kind of like like therapist kind of thing, where they'd come out to the house and like would talk about stuff, and they'd try and set like try and set a kind of things up where I would go to like labs and stuff, and like nothing actually ever came of it. But yeah, so it was like, you know, hearing like other people talking about it, and kind of like Kevin Smith and stuff, and I'm like, fuck it, why not try it? I mean, I tried it when I was like a teenager. It was rocky at the time, and it wasn't too bad. So then, yeah, just started kind of thing, and I've noticed myself, like I'm more, like I'm not a fucking nervous wreck anymore. Like I used to hate going to like having to go to the shop and stuff like that. I would never do it. Like I'd like keep myself in my room basically, thingy. Whereas now, socializing isn't actually. I mean, I'm still quite awkward when it comes to socializing, but like it doesn't kind of bother me myself too much if that makes sense. Like I'm kind of like, nah, it was just that was what it was.
Yeah, I mean the only drug that I've ever tried is cannabis. Like I've never tried any other, and I never will. Or
Oh, fuck it. Wait, that was the time where you were rapping non-stop for fucking ages.
yeah, I remember. Holy shit. That's the only time. Like that's the only drug I've ever tried, and I would never like. There's so many people like at my like that are my age, that were in like the same year group as me at school, who go out and take pills and stuff like near enough every weekend, and it's just not me. Like I just couldn't ever do it.
Yeah.
I don't like. I wouldn't ever need anything like that to have a good time. So
Yeah.
it's mad. And you know, you see stories about people going to festivals and stuff that take pills, and it like and people die from it. Like, why would you want to? Why the fuck would you want to risk it? Like, it's insane.
This is where I think that when it comes to drugs and especially like the war on drugs, I don't think we should be fighting against it. I think we should be fighting to kind of stop the kind of shit. You know what I mean? Like regulation, for example, with the likes of weed, you can get like additives. Fuck, people were crushing up glass and sprinkling the glass in the buds to make them like look crystally and shit like that. Like there's some really quite fucked up things that people have done over to like cutting things, you know, just basically trying to pull more more money in for themselves. So yeah, like I think if the government or there was more regulation on it, I think it would make everything better. Well, not everything better, but it would make things a little bit better. You know what I mean? Like there'd be some kind of thing. You know what I mean? Like some kind of like net of thing of being like, well, that came from there and blah blah blah.
Yes, me too, Sam.
Huh.
I don't know much. I don't know much in the terms of how it goes with that kind of stuff, to be honest. So Fraser's the guy to speak to about that kind of stuff, in all honesty.
See, I can remember back when Colorado first started legalizing, and it was legal to grow and sell it in dispensaries, but the police could still raid their shops and take absolutely everything, like including the money that they'd made, which was kind of a dick move, but I mean, you know. So yeah, there's kind of yeah. And that's the thing as well. Like, there's rules here that are like you can cultivate for personal use, but you can't cultivate for sale, which is fair enough. You know, I mean, I'm not fucking interested in selling it. I just want to smoke a lot. So, you know, like there's too many fine lines in kind of stuff. Whereas, do they still give you? Do they still like prosecute you? Yeah. In fact, there's quite a lot of speculation here about how many plants you can actually have before prosecution, and I think it just kind of boils down to like each individual force. But yeah, like the money that they make from doing it that way, in comparison to the money that they spend doing it that way, like putting people in prison and stuff for possession and stuff, could be almost doubled or tripled if they just let people grow it and taxed it. You know, it's insane.
The thing is, I hope I won't do drugs ever. Like, I don't know. Like, some people, I don't know. It's weird. Sometimes I just don't understand what goes on where people are like, right, I need to take them. You know, like I don't understand, like, you know, like what the thought process is behind like going out on a night out and like taking like pills or whatever.
Yeah, I've never understood the fascination of like even sniffing coke. There's been loads of people like when I've been partying and stuff, you know, they're all taking it and they're like, "Oh, here, have a line." I'm like, "No, thank you." You know what I mean? Like, it's you fucking fly on ahead and do whatever you want to do, but like I'm happy with just sitting smoking, you know. Like it's so addictive. Like I've seen fucking people basically come to ruin over that kind of stuff, which is, you know what I mean, like that's the kind of seriousness of it, you know. If what it can do, but at the same time that's not necessarily saying that it happens to everybody. But yeah, it's I think as well that's why it's so important having things like that Talk to Frank stuff, because they actually give you the proper information and then you can make your own decision on the kind of thing. Hi, Alex. It depends whose ass hair it is. I mean, like, have they been sitting in a fucking mountain of cocaine or something?
Jesus Christ. Ay.
Smuggling heroin or some shit.
But like, my point is, like, sometimes people just say, oh, like it, like you all, like everyone like tries it, you know.
Yeah, like,
but I never have.
The peer pressure thing.
Yeah, I've never tried anything apart from weed
and alcohol and coffee.
Yeah.
See, that's the thing. Like, technically speaking, if you broke everything down, everything is some form of kind of like, especially things that we consume, because they all chemically alter our brains. So, like, technically everything is a drug.
Oh my god. It would be my ass hair, say, in my roommate's rollie. Sorry, Brandon. Well, I hope Brandon lives for many years to come. Because if that's actually been happening, unlucky. Jesus.
If he lives for years to come, like over the expected.
Then maybe
expectancy.
it's a new discovery. Maybe
Yeah.
smoking ass hair is the way to go. That's funny. Holy shit.
Any particular reason you've been putting your ass hairs in your roommate's rollies?
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to know what the fuck.
What kind of scenario?
YOLO, I
fucking-
guess. I watched a video before and some guy puts like 3 pinches of pubes into his backy pouch. At least I think it was pubes. I mean, tobacco, like backy kind of looks like pubes, doesn't it? A little
Backy, there's another drug.
bit. Yeah. Well, nicotine
Yeah.
is a drug, isn't it?
Well, yeah. You know what I meant, though.
Yeah, I knew. So, I don't really know. His mate rolls it and smokes it, for fuck's sake. Jesus Christ. I'm kind of thinking about how we can do this. The horror video thing.
Ooh, I think we should do it the way you were doing it. The way you suggested.
Do it like midweek.
Yeah.
But then the only issue is this week we've got the game thing that we're doing. I mean, I guess we could always watch it either before or after playing the game
Yeah.
as well. We could always do that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that was actually another thing I was meant to say towards the start, but it's probably better to say it now that we actually have some people in. We're looking to play on Wednesday. What was the time? Wednesday, the 19th of May, around 6 p.m. for me and Fraser, 6 p.m. BST, so that'll be 7 p.m. Central European. We're
BST bullshit time.
we're looking to play a game of probably Cards Against Humanity, because you can get that for
Yeah.
free online. We're looking to play a few games of that at 6 p.m. our time, 7 p.m. Central European. So if you want to join in, feel free to join the Discord. We're not going to be streaming it or anything. Obviously, Cards Against Humanity is a bit kind of probably not very
It's
suitable.
going to get fucking messy.
So it's probably
probably.
not very suitable for stream. So if you want to join in, feel free to join the Discord. And then basically all we'll do is on Wednesday at that time, me and Fraser will just jump into like a general voice channel. We will probably record it, just so that we can like cut clips, cut parts of it out,
Yeah, we'll cut the funny bits and then
like the kind of safe bits. We'll cut them out and then we'll maybe upload that to YouTube as like a compilation type thing. But yeah, we're not gonna stream it. We'll just do that, and then either before. I mean, that's the only issue, is if we're gonna do the horror, like the scary video watching, it's gonna be kind of tough to do that. Just, like stream that and play a game. You know what I mean? Because it means that we'd have to
Yeah.
record the game, like playing the game, and then either like so before or after that we'll need to. We wouldn't really be able to even do it before that either, because I finish work at 4:30 unless I take a week off. So.
what about having the ghost videos on a different day?
Yeah, we could do that. We could probably do that. But there's no other days of the week that we could like have anything similar to this.
Spooky Saturdays with Two Bro Podcast.
Like we can't. There's no other days where that like works. I'm trying to think. Terrifying Tuesdays. It doesn't sound the same, does it?
What about Monday?
Monday. What would the thing be though? What would the jingle be? Wet yourself Wednesdays. No, we can't do Wednesdays because we've got the game thing that we're doing on Wednesday. Yeah, there's not really anything I can't really think of anything from Monday. That's what I'm saying. Like, it just doesn't.
Yeah.
It doesn't sound the same as Spooky Saturdays. Like, that rings. Like, it has a ring to it, you know.
Unless we do Spooky Saturdays earlier. Supernatural Sunday.
Coming Thursday. What the fuck? Sounds like something different. So,
Join us on Thumbing Thursday.
well, I mean, you could do Spooky Sunday or Supernatural Sunday, but usually Sundays, like, well, I do the viewer games on
Sunday's
Sundays.
the holy day, god damn it.
Yeah, I do the viewer games on Sunday evening, and I also usually use that as a time to, like, stream during the day, like playing games on my channel.
Yeah.
And yeah, the weekends, like, sometimes that's the only time that me and
Yeah.
Sam have, like, off as well.
Hmm.
So I mean, ideally it needs to be during the week sometime, but it's trying to think of a nice
Morbid Mondays.
Oh, Jesus Christ. Well, I mean, they are by themselves very morbid. Like, even before you watch horror movies, our fucking Mondays are horrendous.
Yeah.
Fucking Fridays. Fucked up Fridays. Fucking Fridays. Fucking Fridays, mate. Fucking Fridays. Oh, I love it. Fucking Fridays. Fucking Fridays. Holy shit, that's really good. I love it. Fucking Fridays with two bro. You feel like this.
Fucking Fridays. Fucking Fridays with Two Bro Podcast. Fucking.
Fucking Fridays. Oh, I love it. I actually fucking love it. Aye. Yeah, we'll work something out, but I'd love to put aside a day during the week where we just sit and kick back and just watch, like,
The
scary
paranormal.
videos and stuff.
I think we should also fucking make some paranormal videos. We
Make
should
some.
go, yeah, like fucking Two Bro Podcast does like Ghost Hunt or something.
Yeah. Alright, I have a plan, right? We do live in Scotland, but the place where we live, like, there's not like a lot. We'd have to kind of travel.
Bollocks. We have like one of the most fucking haunted places in the country,
Where?
and it's literally only like fucking a mile away from where I live.
What? Where?
Spedlands Tower.
Spedlands Tower.
Yep.
What the fuck is that?
You've never heard of Spedlands Tower?
How the fuck do you spell it? Spedlands. I'm just gonna. I've probably spelled it wrong. Spend Labs India Private Limited. That's right.
Yeah.
Spend Labs. This one. Oh, let me switch screen. Spedlands Tower.
I think it's that one.
Can you go inside it?
I think so, yeah.
Huh. Let's go now. Alright, here we go. Oh, I could put my spooky...
I could put my spooky ghost voice on for reading this.
Spedlands Tower is a strong fortress in the south bank of the River Annan. Tower is reportedly haunted by the ghost of Dante Porteous. James Porteous was the miller for the village of Millis Bridge and delivered bread to the Baronet Sir Alexander Jordan at Spedlin's Tower. Blah 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 blah. Dante, originally meaning argument in Old English, but later came to mean one who knocks. Fucking hell, I want to get to the point. Let me see. At one point, Dante and Sir Alexander Jordan ended up fighting for some unknown reason. Some say it was because Dante had burned down his mill while baking bread. Sir Jordan confined Dante in a deep dungeon in the depths of Spedlin's Tower. A short time later, Jordan was called away to Edinburgh on some pressing and unexpected business. In his haste to get going, he forgot that he had the keys to the dungeon in his pocket. Meanwhile, in the dungeon, Dante was getting very hungry. Hours passed, and then the unhappy miller began to realize that he had been forgotten, whether on purpose or not. He didn't know. He began to cry out for help and for food. Sir Jordan reached Edinburgh a few days later and realized that he had the keys to the dungeon in his pocket. He quickly hired a courier to hurry back to the tower to release the prisoner. Unfortunately, he was too late. Dante had died of starvation, but not until he had chewed on one of his hands first. What the fuck? From that moment on, Jordan and his family were tormented day and night by the ghost of Dante. Dante's cry of "Let me out! I'm Dino Hunger! I'm fucking Dino Hunger here, you prick! Hey, you bloody bastard! I'm Dino Hunger! Bloody fucking Dean here!" Ran constantly through the tower. Jordan called in the chaplain to perform an exorcism, using a big black Bible. Why does it have to say a big black Bible? Dante's ghost was sent back to the dungeon. He no longer could roam the tower's halls. Soon after, the Jordan family moved from Spedlin's Tower to Jordan Hall across the river. The Bible was deposited in a stone niche in the staircase wall. As long as the Bible was there, the ghost stayed quiet. At some point, the Bible was sent to Edinburgh. What? Who typed this? At some point, the Bible was sent to Edinburgh to be rebound. The moment it left the tower, the spirit of Dante became active once more. The ghost started haunting the family in their new home, Jordan Hall. The ghost made such a disturbance, crying out his lament, hauling the baronet and his wife out of bed, and other annoyances, that the Bible was immediately recalled and placed once more in its nook in Spedlin's Tower, and Dante's ghost became quiet again. So realistically, Spedlin's Tower fell into ruin but was restored in the 1960s. It now has new owners. Dante's ghost is still there, but it's not as violent as he was during the days that Sir Alexander Jordan lived there. It is said that if you put a stick into the dungeon window, it will come out chewed. What?
Wow. Yeah, like I've heard some fucking.
Why would you chew on a stick? I want to put my hand in and see if he gnaws my fucking hand off. Level 3 haunting, manipulation of objects.
I've heard some really fucking fucked up shit. Like people just walking past it at night and stuff, and like being able to hear stuff and blah blah blah.
But like, I don't get it, because it says that the ghost followed them to a different house, and then the Bible got put back in its nook in the tower, and then it's quiet again. So unless
somebody takes the Bible.
Yeah, unless someone takes the Bible, he's gonna be quiet. Unless they already have.
I think there is still like things happen. You know what I mean?
That's weird.
He's just not violent.
That's kind of mad. I'd never actually knew about this place.
Oh, there's loads of places.
Yeah, that was fucking terrifying. What the fuck is this? Why am I seeing random people's houses? Hello?
That was the Amityville house.
What the okay. Penitentiary of New Mexico. Yes, that's where I live. Yes.
Aye, loads and loads of places are in here that are haunted. In fact, fucking the A75 is one of the most haunted roads in Scotland as well. Loads of shit have been reported there, like fucking from phantom cars to phantom furniture vans.
Want to hear a very short horror story? Yes, fucking always. We want to try and build up on in our Discord channel. we want to try and fill up the spooky stories channel with like true stories and stuff. It's an imagined story. Okay. Yeah, go for it. I want to hear it. But yeah, I'd be down to go to go there one night if you can actually
Live
get in.
hauntings. We'll broadcast it live.
Well, it depends on the fucking signal. That's the problem.
Well, true. Usually my signal's not too bad. Like,
But yeah, I didn't even know about Spedlin's Tower. That's weird, like putting a stick in and it comes out chewed.
yeah, he must have been that hungry.
I don't even know where it is. Like, I'm trying to like. Oh, it's like up near. Like Applegarth. You need to park up somewhere and then you need to cross the river somehow. How the fuck would you cross the river? Jump it.
There'll be a bridge.
Imagine how you feel if you go daily to a place, back and forth to a place and back home, where others may only leave after many years, though you meet those people in the yard smoking. Daily to a place, back and forth. You mean work? Yeah, that is a fucking haunted place. It's a fucking scary place. Put my foot in, he can nibble my tootsies and I can be off work. Yeah. If only. Yeah, I'm down to go there though. Like,
Yeah.
wait. What? Wait, I think people live there.
Yeah, people actually live there, so we'd have to actually ask them permission and stuff.
Oh yeah, okay. Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to go there then.
I think they'll be fine.
No.
Just feel like we're doing a live stream investigation of your haunted house.
Yeah, for some reason I don't think they're gonna be like, yeah, no worries, just come in or fucking, is it down here? Yeah, it must be down that road.
Like, don't worry, your privacy is secure and shit.
Nah, I don't think they're gonna let us in their house. That's unlucky.
But yeah, like there's loads of other places that are equally as haunted that don't have residents.
Resident Evil
2.
26.
Oh, I'm so hungry. My stomach is rumbling like a Gideon.
Lochmaben Castle is apparently haunted.
Apparently. But
Oh, yeah, I'm gonna show this picture actually. I remember I got chills when I first saw this fucking picture.
what picture?
The one of the apparent vampire. That's a very shit photo.
That's I need to see this full screen a sec. Is it an up-to-date picture, like a more recent one?
Nah. Wait, where is? Here we go.
Is it just...
This is apparently a vampire. It just looks like a guy with a sack on. Professional ghost hunter Tom Robertson. I'll just read it out in case people can't see it. Professional ghost hunter Tom Robertson has spent his entire adult life getting up close and personal with the afterlife, but nothing he has ever encountered quite compares to what he saw in the ruins of Lochmaben Castle. I'll zoom in a little bit if that helps. Hopefully that's a little bit better. There we go. It's worth noting that just like every other Scottish castle, Lochmaben is also steeped in gory history. so it's probably not all that surprising that stories of its wicked hauntings have been spoken about for decades. Vampires, however, are an entire different story, but nonetheless, Robertson insists he came face to face with one back in 1991. Oh, this is meant to be the vampire.
Huh.
After hearing tales from panic-stricken locals who described woodland creatures that had been found drained entirely of their blood, Robertson decided to investigate that site for himself. Soon after wandering into the lush green forest near the castle ruins, he met the culprit just 15 feet from him. It was a walking, decomposing corpse with grey, almost translucent skin, black eyes, and it was dressed in a black hood. Black hood? Fucking where?
I mean, technically that could be black and it's just reflecting light.
Voldemort, eat your heart out. According to Robertson, the creature suddenly took flight and glided between the trees like Tarzan on steroids. 8 years later, Robertson returned to Lochmaben, but this time he was more prepared to hunt the creature down. His trip was successful, and he even managed to capture the vampire on camera. However, in a statement, he later said, "I never went back to Lochmaben, nor should you. There is a creature." Yeah, you fucking shouldn't. There's a creature slinking around in those woods, baying for blood.
Well,
So-
I've been round there at all fucking times of the day, and I've never seen anything.
Yeah, so
But I do think we should investigate further, because doing a live stream of this up at the castle with the potential of seeing some kind of ghost or fucking vampire sounds awesome.
it's mad though, innit? I think where I used to live and where you like do live.
And I mean, as well, like, I don't know, people are like, oh, you feel kind of, there's a feel. Like, there has been a few times where I felt like I've been watched or stuff when I've been up on my, like, just, like, say when I was taking the dog. The last time I felt like somebody was watching me from the actual castle.
Like somebody's watching me. Oh no, it's I always feel like. It's too small for me because this was Drake's hat for his birthday. Alright guys, I think with that we're gonna wrap it up because Fraser needs to be off within the next 20 minutes, so I don't wanna keep him and stuff. So what we're gonna do is one more time I'm gonna post the Discord link in chat. If you're listening via Spotify, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna edit all of the listings and all of the descriptions to include the Discord link. So feel free to join via that. But what we're gonna do is on Wednesday we're gonna do the game night where we're gonna play a few games of Cards Against Humanity. So if you want to join in on that, feel free to jump into the Discord. And that's 6 p.m. British summertime, 7 p.m. Central European. Feel free to join in. We're happy to have people along. We're not going to be streaming it, but we are going to be recording it, and any funny highlights that are safe for YouTube or whatever we'll be posting, if any, that is. And we're also going to be in discussion to try and figure out the best way that we can do this whole
Paranormal thing.
video watching and stuff like that, and kind of discussing our thoughts on a video and stuff. Realistically, what we're probably going to do with that, in that sense, is we're going to do it out with the date of Saturday. We're not going to do it on a Saturday. We're going to just stream it to Twitch, but not record it for uploading. So again, that's something we'll discuss, and we'll have a result for doing that probably by next week's show, and we'll figure something out for that. But yeah, guys, with that,
Look forward to all fucking hell.
look forward to all
seeing you all.
Yeah, look forward to seeing you all on Wednesday for
at the Cards Against Humanity. Fucking holy shit, I can't speak.
yeah. We look forward to seeing you on the game night, and if you can't make that, then we'll see you again same time next week, 6 p.m. BST currently. Around that kind of time.
Yeah. Roughly.
All right, guys. Have a great evening. And yeah, hopefully you enjoyed this week. It's been a little bit dry. There's not
Yeah.
been an awful lot of stuff going on, but we do our best. It's always good to have people in chat to bounce back off, you know.
Yeah, I mean, I think at this point we actually rely on you guys because yeah,
All right, but
life's so busy.
yeah, that's true. There was actually, I had the exact same fucking thing as what you were saying about last week, where I wish that I like took notes of stuff, because there was literally something I had in my mind to talk about like yesterday, and I sat down, hit the go live button, and I was like, fuck, what was it? And I couldn't remember it.
Mind
So
blank.
yep.
Fuck.
All right, so yeah, we'll see you guys. Have a fucking fantastic evening. Enjoy the rest of your weekend, and hopefully your
And the rest of the week.
and hopefully your week isn't stressful or anything. And we'll either see you on Wednesday for the Cards Against Humanity game, or Saturday for next week's installment of Two Bro Podcast.
Yeah.
All right, guys, take it easy. Bye bye.
Adios.
Two Bro Podcast.